Autoamerican is the fifth studio album by the American rock band Blondie. It was released in November 1980 and reached number 3 in the UK charts, number 7 in the US, and number 8 in Australia. Overview. The album was a radical departure for the band, with opening track Europa setting the pace. The track is a dramatic instrumental overture featuring orchestral arrangements and ending with vocalist Debbie Harry declaiming a passage about automobile culture over an electronic soundtrack. Besides rock and pop tracks, the band explored a wide range of other musical genres. Here's Looking at You and Faces show jazz and blues influences. The reggae hit The Tide is High was a cover of the Paragons' 1967 Jamaican ska hit, whereas Rapture combined funk, rock, jazz, and even saw them embracing the then-emerging genre of rap. The closing track, Follow Me, was a cover of a Torch song from Alan J. Lerner and Frederick Lowe's 1960 Broadway musical Camelot. Producer Mike Chapman insisted the band record in Los Angeles. Guitarist Chris Stein lamented, "Every day we get up, stagger into the blinding sun, drive past a huge moon mobile from some ancient sci-fi movie." Drummer Clem Burke welcomed the change. Autoamerican was fun. We got to spend 2 months in California. I'm always up for a free ride. Quote. However, the band insisted on the cover artwork shot being from their hometown, posing on a roof at New York's Broadway and 8. The image was taken from a commissioned painting by artist Martin Hoffman. The band released 2 singles from this album, The Tide is High and Rapture. The Tide is High hit number 1 in several countries, including the US and the UK. Rapture became the first rap song ever to reach number 1 on the singles chart in the US. Autoamerican was digitally remastered and reissued with 2 bonus tracks by Chrysalis Records in the UK in 1994, which included extended the 12 inches special disco mix versions of Rapture and its B-side Live It Up. From 1981, the album was again remastered and re-released by ME Capitol in 2001, again featuring the extended version of Rapture, along with the extended version of the number 1 hit Call Me, and also Susie and Amp Jeffrey, which was originally the B-side to The Tide is High single. Track listing. Personnel: Deborah Harry, vocals; Chris Stein, guitar, vibraphone; Jimmy Dustry, piano, organ, synthesizer, background vocals; Frank Infante, guitar, background vocals; Nigel Harrison, bass, background vocals; Clem Burke, drums, background vocals. Additional personnel: Howard Kalin, vocals on T-Birds; Mark Volman, vocals on T-Birds; Jimmy Haskell, string and horn arrangements on Here's Looking at You, The Tide is High, Europa, and Go Through It; Wawa Watson, guitar on Live It Up; Tom Scott, saxophone on Rapture, and Faces Lyricon on the Dark; Steve Goldstein, piano on Faces, synthesizer on Follow Me; Ray Brown, bass on Faces; Scott Lesser, percussion on Live It Up; Ollie Brown, percussion on The Tide is High; Emil Richards, percussion on The Tide is High; Alex Acuna, percussion on The Tide is High; B-Girls, background vocals on Live It Up. Production: Mike Chapman, record producer. Recorded at United Western Studio, Hollywood, California in 1980. Originally released on Chrysalis Records on November 14, 1980. Kevin Flaherty 2001 reissue. Producer. Chart peaks. Certifications.